Good morning, money makers. This is Alberto, and this is Papel Trading. What I'm going to give you today is something very useful that will save you a lot of time. I will give you my resources or where I'm learning from and the most solid basics and fundamentals for you to go out and start learning the right way of trading. Now, again, I am not a professional trader. I am just a person who have been out there quite a lot, a few years now. I will give you a brief feedback, brief background of where I'm coming from. But I've seen a lot of shit, and trust me, there is a tremendous amount of crap out there on the internet about Forex, and most is unfortunately leveraging on the need of the people to make money fast and be rich and show off. Okay, this is not the way it's gonna happen. Even with my resources, do not illude yourself. It's gonna take a lot of work, and even if you go through all the content that you can find out there through my resources, it will take you a lot of time in order to get up to speed, learn how to trade, learn how to behave yourself, and learn how to manage your money and your emotions. So please strap in, relax. It's not going to happen today, but it will happen if you want it. And this is where I'm coming from and how I got to the point where I am right now. So I have a background in sales and marketing. Let's see if I can get into it. I got a background in sales and marketing. What I did for years is to sell insurance contracts for rich people and poor people together. And what I learned from it is that I cannot ever stop learning. Okay, whatever you are, wherever you are in life, wherever you are thinking, it doesn't matter how good you think you are, you will need to learn. And this is a solid background to start with because Forex will never stop evolving and you need to evolve with it. After that, I got into Forex and I did it in the worst possible way. That would be start buying robots on mql5.com. And the idea behind it was to be rich fast and all the wrong motivation that one can have in starting with Forex. But there was one little thing that was actually right, and that my motivation of buying robots was coming from an idea of the robot doesn't have emotions, so the practice and the trading of the robot would be absolutely good if the strategy behind it would be good. Now, obviously, if you have a good robot, if you have a good strategy, if you have a good solid trading system, you probably don't want to sell it for $100 each or even $1,000 each. You may want to sell it at a certain stage, but not for that price for sure. So after buying robots for a year and a half and probably spending something around 10,000 Australian dollars, I decided that I was still part of the 90% and I went out on the internet to search from answers. So my search for answers started randomly stumbling into websites and obviously running Google researches. And I could say 90% of what I found was absolutely horrible, was upsetting, because most of the gurus out there, they give you stuff, they pretend to give you stuff that seems to work in theory, or they definitely work in the videos that you'll see or on the case studies they will propose you, but then you go out on your own chart and it would be so difficult to replicate that it would just get you upset, and it will make you think that you are wrong, and it will make you think that you are doing something that is not good and you will never be a trader, which is horrible. So if the problem with buying robots was they will not give you the right structure, the problem with searching for answers with all these gurus online would be they will create the wrong mentality in you and they will give you tools that are not up to date at all. So eventually you will you will really start doubting yourself, and that's horrible. That is not what you want. Now, good news is I found a little bit of light into the shade, and I found two resources that are good, or at least I think they are good. Definitely good compared to all the crap I found up there. And I will show them right now. Again, please don't get overexcited. You will need to put the work in. Go out, check them out, study all their materials. They are two different people. They have two different mentalities that is based on the same concept. They both share the idea that the market is controlled by big banks and big institutions. And then from there, they went completely opposite in a completely different way to trade. One is more price action, and the other one is trend following using indicators. I can vouch for the second because that's the only one I've been studying deep and been working on, and so far is giving me results, even if I'm just trading on a demo account to train myself as well. So check them out. Here they are. The first one is No Nonsense Forex from a guy called VP. I think his real name is Patrick. He is absolutely coherent with the name of his channel. Whatever he says is absolutely nonsense. He talks a lot. His videos are quite long most of the time, but the content you will find in there is invaluable. He also runs a blog and he runs a podcast as well. All the materials that he produced about Forex are out there right now. He's not producing anymore. And this is a good news because you have a ton of materials to go through. You have hours and hours of materials to study. And then even whenever you study, please make sure you do your homework. Do not take shortcuts. So I'm running the strategy proposed by Non-Nonsense Forex, and it is my own version of it. Over time, I did develop my own version, and I will show it with time coming. I will show you my pieces, or at least the theory behind it. And again, you will need to go out and do your homework because I cannot provide you with everything. InnerCircleTrader, that's a double L. I will fix that misspell maybe later. Oh, I just leave it. What it does is a similar idea behind it, big banks and big institutions moving the price of the market, but he is more focused on the price action. I did not have enough time to get in deep, and to be fair, I found following him on YouTube a little bit boring, but I promised myself that as soon as I can master the first channel's strategies, I will go and figure out if the second is as worth as it looks like from what I've seen. I did run probably a few hours of backtesting running on the strategy proposed on his channel, and so far I would say it seems good. It seems legit. Again, it's two different mentalities. Keep your mind open. You can try both. At this stage, I would totally suggest you to go the non-nonsense Forex way, but it's up to you. This is the 2020. You have a lot of choices. Please feel free to go out, and if you find something different, if you find something better, or if you already know something that is good, please leave a comment in the comment section, and also please follow me on Twitter and comment there at Alberto Papel. So thank you very much, and this is Alberto Papel, and let's go get money.